Welcome, mercenaries. It's the General, Osama, aka the Black Jack Bauer. Welcome back to the Syndicate, Mercs. It's your host, the General, Osama. You already know what time it is. We ain't even gonna stall or get sidetracked. We're gonna step right into the mission today, Mercs. So in the briefer room today, we're gonna do the unboxing. You seen it in the shorts. Yes, sir. You see that there. You see that? What that say? B&T. Let me go ahead and get y'all a better one. You see that there? B&T. B&T. Yes, sir. Go ahead and let you get the product label. Let y'all get a little bit of that intel there, Mercs. Yes, sir. B&T Suppressors. So, yeah, we got an unboxing today, Merc. We got the call about a month ago saying our client made bail, but we had no way to get to the client. Unfortunately, being so far away and us being out of state, we had to tell the client, he has to sit and get some extra time served on the Senate. So, it kind of worked out good for us in the end. That's how it usually goes. But let's dive right into it, Mercs. B&T MARS Miniature Assault Rifle Suppressor. 300 blackout dedicated can. Quick detach can also. Let's go ahead and bust this bad boy open. And see a plain Jane. Plain Jane. Nothing else in it. Nothing else in it. They don't even give you a manual with this bad boy. Nope. Nothing, Mercs. But you do get a nice can and this nice protective netting. Let you see that there. I think this is a pretty big overall diameter can. And let me slide this on out the sleeve here. You know how we like to do, Mercs. Bam. First unveiling, Mercs. Look at that. And you see the stampings and everything there. And our mount that came with it is right in here. I'll screw that bad boy and just look at it. No shims or anything, but it's nothing needed because it's not a muzzle brake. It's more of like a flash hider. You see it goes in all directions. So all the ports, are open on this thing. So, and you know what? I didn't even get a thread pitch on this bad boy. Let's see if we can go ahead and find one on here, Mercs. Let's see if I can find one. And I want y'all to know this is fresh. So you won't even get no cuts or edits out this thing. A little bit of grease on this bad boy, but I don't see a thread pitch on here. But if I had to guess, I'm guessing it's the usual thread pitch. 30 cal thread pitch, and that's what 5/8 by 24. And I'm talking about this thing has a lot of baffles in here. A lot of baffles. Let me see, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baffles maybe in all in here. I said, here goes your blast chamber right here. So this is your main internal baffle right here. This takes all the beating on the can. And this is your individual baffles that help suppress the gases once it passes the blast chamber. I'm telling you, I don't see a thing on here. And you know what? If I would have thought about it or knew it, I'd have brought my little 300 blackout SBR upper down. But I forgot I already have a brake on it that I got to take off to make room for this bad boy. So look, because I want to say that this is about maybe 2-inch diameter. I really want to say this is about 2-inch diameter. So I have another 30 cal can we're going to compare it to. And I would have brought another one out. And y'all know this one. This is what we're going to compare to. The Surefire SOCOM 762 RC2. Y'all know how we like to get down, Merc. And like I say, I'm going to show y'all this. This is a night and day difference in the diameter. Y'all see that, Mercs? Night and day difference in the diameter. Night and day difference. If I had to say, besides, we'll just take that out to kind of make it even as possible. So what to say, an extra what? Inch and an eighth maybe extra between the tops here lengthwise. So this is like 8.6, and this got to be about close to 8.11. Well, no, that's too much. Forgive me, Mercs. Well, forget all that. I don't have no ruler. I'm just guesstimating. If I want to say this is about an 8-inch can, this is probably about an 8.5-inch can lengthwise if I had to guess. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back into it, Mercs. This is about the same weight as this here. Well, you know, I take that back. I think this is a little bit more. You know what? They probably feel about the same. This is about like a 20-ounce can here. This got to be about like an 18-ounce. So both over a pound. It's like a pound and a quarter. Not that much difference, but you can see diameter-wise, you know, it's night and day. And I also just want to say also that the hole, the diameter that the bullet flies out of is definitely tighter in the B&T, as you can see here, and it is in the Surefire. You know, Surefire claims they have, you know, some of the tightest holes out there. No pun intended, no funny business meant by that. But yeah, mercenary. So dedicated 300 blackout suppressor. Like I say, bigger than what I thought. And for the name to be miniature, I don't see nothing miniature about this. You know, this is just me. But I don't see nothing miniature about it. Like I say, it's about a 2-inch diameter can. Stocky. But I'm guessing, you know, with the more internal volume and the bigger blast baffle, you know, hopefully that will help, you know, take into account that this is meant to run subsonics only, I want to say. But I want to say you can run supers in here, but I'm only planning to run subs in here. So this will be the can on the dedicated 300 blackout SBR build that we're getting ready to get going. And I think probably after I do this, I'll probably go ahead and do a video on the lure from Wilson Combat. You know, when you're doing these builds, you got to have quality pieces, quality parts. That's how we operate here at the Syndicate. And while we at it, I'm just going to read you off a little bit of history on this B&T right here. B&T Miniature Assault Rifle Suppressor was developed following feedback. Let's see. Here we go. Sorry about that, Mercs. Our secondary camera ran out of space, so we had to go ahead and improvise, use our primary, and swap our information on the backup. So let's dive right into the development and description of the 300 Blackout MARS suppressor from B&T. The MARS, or Miniature Assault Rifle Suppressor, was developed following feedback from Special Operation Forces members based upon their experiences in recent theaters of operations. The MARS line of suppressors sets a new standard for small, light, and effective assault rifle sound suppressors. The MARS 300 is a 300 blackout specific, quick detach suppressor compatible with our MARS flash hiders and muzzle brakes, adding only 6.5 inches to the overall length of the host platform while providing exceptional sound reduction. Optimized for use with subsonic loads, average decibel reduction is 35 dB alpha and approximately 25 dB alpha with supersonic ammunition. Utilizing a series of different materials in its construction, the hybrid suppressor is lightweight, full auto rated, and approaches Hollywood-like sound dampening with select ammunition. So let's dive into it. Quick detach ratchet system. So just like with the Surefire here, there's a ratchet in here that locks when you turn it. And it doesn't happen here because I don't have it attached on the firearm. But you see this little latch here, Mercs? So we have the same thing here on the B&T. And that loosens up to where we can screw our brake out. And like I say, when you want to tighten it on, you screw this bad boy all the way in, and it will ratchet across these teeth here, and it will lock into place. All right. Also, it has a reduced muzzle signature, full auto rated as stated earlier, one hand mounting system, and lightweight construction for optimal platform performance. Balance. All right. This here is a 9-inch can. Like I said, I was close earlier saying this is about like a 8.6, 8.7. This is like a 9. So now we know 9. Like I say, adds about 6.5 inches to the host platform. 1.96 inches in diameter. So I said about 2-inch diameter. 19 ounces. And I think that is not including the mount. So including the mount, you'll say about 20, 21 ounces total for the system at hand. And this is made out of steel, stainless steel, and aluminum. All right, Mercs. So I think that's a good little synopsis here of what we're working with. Can't wait to finally have this bad boy on the 300 blackout build. When I finally get the lower file for the Form 1. Should take about a few weeks. Get it laser engraved. And finish out with the build. And like I said, give a final and finished product. So we can see this SBR build with a 300 blackout. I'm going with like a 8.3 inch barrel. So right there at the minimum barrel length of 8 inches. So just over that. And like I say, it's supposed to be something like a PDW. Put in your book bag, deploy it when you need it. But I think, hell, with this damn can being so big, like I say, even just adding a little extra inches along with this can here off the Surefire, 9 inches, you know, pretty already long, and then you're taking 6 inches out of it. You know what I'm saying? So you're taking a few inches out of it, about 2 3/4 inches or so out of it to give you, you know, 6.5 inches of length added onto the platform. So thank you again, mercenaries, for tuning in. Like I say, it's the General signing out. Always letting y'all know to stay prepared, stay safe, stay legal, stay armed, stay dangerous, stay informed. As always, it is your best friend, Osama, the General, getting ready to sign out of here. And like I say, stay tuned for another video showing the Wilson Combat Loader that we will be submitting for Form 1 to build the SBR. And we will go over that process also. I guess I'll streamline some videos showing the process of doing your proper forms through the ATF. And like I said, you know, this is going to be a nice informative channel. But again, thanks for rocking with the host, the General. It's Osama signing off. Osama, out.